There are moments when we look at our lives and wonder why certain patterns keep repeating. Why do we hesitate when an opportunity appears? Why do we feel stuck when we want to move forward? Why do some truths remain hidden, even from ourselves? The most difficult blind spots are rarely the ones that other people see. They are the ones concealed behind our habits, our fears, our expectations, and the stories we have told ourselves for years. In this reading, we will step through the mirror gate. This spread is designed to reveal the parts of the journey that have remained just outside your awareness, the lessons that have been quietly unfolding, and the wisdom that may help you see yourself from an entirely new perspective. Let's begin with the first position of the mirror gate spread. The first position of the mirror gate spread is called the mask, and here we find the Fool. At first glance, this might seem like a wonderfully positive card. The Fool is the traveler standing at the beginning of a journey. This figure is filled with hope, curiosity, excitement, and the belief that anything is possible. But this position asks us to look deeper. Your hidden blind spot may be the tendency to see yourself as someone who is always waiting for the right moment to begin, while overlooking how much wisdom and experience you have already gained. The Fool reminds us that innocence is beautiful, but innocence and inexperience are not the same thing. Sometimes, continuing to see yourself as the beginner can become a way of avoiding the responsibility that comes with growth. For some of you, this card suggests that you may be underestimating your own abilities. You may be so focused on the path ahead that you fail to recognize how far you have already come. For others, this card reveals a tendency to rush toward new opportunities, while overlooking important details that deserve your attention. The mirror gate is asking you an important question. Are you truly standing at the beginning of the road? Or have you simply forgotten to acknowledge how much of the journey you have already completed? The Fool reminds you that wisdom and wonder can exist together. The second position of the mirror gate spread is the Reflection, and here we find the world. This is the larger pattern that your blind spots may be preventing you from seeing. The world is a card of completion, integration, wisdom, and fulfillment. It speaks of cycles reaching their natural conclusion and of lessons that have finally revealed their meaning. What is striking is that this card has appeared immediately after the Fool. In the tarot, these two cards stand at opposite ends of the journey. The Fool represents the first step, while the world represents the final one. This creates a fascinating message. Your blind spot may be that you are looking at your life as though you are still at the beginning of the story, while in reality, you may be standing much closer to the end of an important chapter. You may be focusing so intensely on what is missing that you fail to recognize everything that has already been built. Some of you may be overlooking a cycle that is ready to end. Others may be resisting change because part of you still feels attached to the familiar. The world reminds us that growth often feels uncomfortable because it asks us to release an older version of ourselves. This card also suggests that your experiences are far more connected than they appear. Events that once seemed unrelated may now be forming a much larger picture. The mirror gate reveals that what appears to be an ending may actually be the doorway to a completely new beginning. And that leads us to the third position of the spread. The third position of the mirror gate spread is the Veil, and here we find the Four of Cups. This position reveals the truth that may be hidden from your view. In the traditional image of this card, a figure sits quietly with folded arms while a cup is being offered to them. Yet their attention is fixed elsewhere, and the opportunity remains unnoticed. This is a powerful card to find in a reading about blind spots. The Four of Cups suggests that something important may already be present in your life, but you are not fully recognizing its value. This could be an opportunity, a relationship, a talent, a lesson, or even a new direction that has been waiting patiently for your attention. Sometimes this card appears when we become so focused on what we have lost that we can no longer see what still remains. For some of you, this card points to emotional exhaustion. You may have spent so much time protecting your heart that you have unknowingly closed the door to new possibilities. For others, this card speaks of familiarity. What has become ordinary may no longer seem valuable simply because it has always been there. This card also creates an interesting connection with the two cards that came before it. The Fool urges you to move forward. The World reminds you that an important cycle is ending. Yet the Four of Cups shows someone who remains still. The Mirror Gate reveals that your greatest obstacle may not be a lack of opportunity. Instead, it may be the inability to recognize the opportunity standing directly before you. The veil begins to lift when you become willing to look again. Now we move into the fourth position of the spread. The fourth position of the Mirror Gate spread is the Guide, and here we find the King of Cups. After the uncertainty of the Fool, the completion represented by the World, and the emotional distance of the Four of Cups, this card arrives as a source of wisdom and stability. The King of Cups is calm in the middle of turbulent waters. He does not ignore his emotions, nor does he allow them to control him. Instead, he understands them, learns from them, and uses them to navigate the journey ahead. This card suggests that one of your hidden strengths is emotional intelligence. You may possess more wisdom, patience, resilience, and self-awareness than you realize. At the same time, this card reveals another possible blind spot. You may spend so much time trying to understand everyone else that you forget to listen to yourself. Perhaps you are carrying responsibilities that no one else can see. Perhaps you have become so accustomed to appearing strong that you rarely allow yourself to acknowledge your own needs. The King of Cups reminds us that balance does not come from suppressing our feelings. It comes from understanding them. This card is also inviting you to respond rather than react. The answers you seek may not appear through force, urgency, or constant movement. They may emerge through reflection, patience, and quiet observation. The Mirror Gate is revealing an important truth. You do not need to become someone new. You may simply need to trust the wisdom that has already been growing within you. And now we arrive at the final position of the spread. The fifth position of the Mirror Gate spread is the Key, and here we find the Magician. After everything revealed by the previous cards, this is an extraordinary place for the reading to arrive. The Fool showed us the traveler standing at the beginning of the journey. The World revealed the completion of an important cycle. The Four of Cups uncovered the opportunities that may have gone unnoticed. The King of Cups brought wisdom, balance, and emotional understanding. Now the Magician appears to reveal the lesson that lies beyond the mirror. The Magician is a creator. This figure stands between the spiritual world and the physical world, taking ideas, dreams, desires, and possibilities and transforming them into reality. This card suggests that one of your greatest blind spots may be the tendency to underestimate your own abilities. You may believe that you need more knowledge, more resources, more time, or more certainty before you can take the next step. Yet the Magician points toward a very different truth. You may already possess far more than you realize. Your experiences have shaped you. Your intuition has guided you. Your struggles have strengthened you. And your lessons have prepared you for what comes next. The Magician also reminds us that attention is a form of energy. The things you nurture grow stronger, while the things you ignore slowly fade into the background. The Mirror Gate is inviting you to become aware of the power you already hold. Instead of asking what is missing, perhaps the better question is this: what have you failed to recognize within yourself? The answer to that question may become the key that unlocks the next chapter of your journey. As we step away from the Mirror Gate, a clear message begins to emerge from these 5 cards. The Fool revealed the version of yourself that is eager to move forward, but may not fully recognize the wisdom you have already gained. The World reminded you that life moves in cycles, and that an important chapter may already be approaching its completion. The Four of Cups showed that the answers you seek may not be as distant as they seem. Sometimes, we become so focused on what we lack that we overlook what is already present. The King of Cups encouraged you to trust the quiet strength that comes from self-awareness, patience, and emotional balance. And the Magician revealed the key itself. The power you have been searching for may already exist within you. Together, these cards tell the story of someone standing before a mirror, searching for answers, only to discover that the reflection is not an enemy, a stranger, or a mystery. It is simply another part of yourself waiting to be acknowledged. Your blind spots do not define you. They invite you to grow. They encourage you to look more deeply, to question old assumptions, and to discover possibilities that have remained hidden until now. The Mirror Gate does not show us who we should become. Instead, it reminds us of who we have been all along. Thank you for stepping through the Mirror Gate with me. Until our paths cross again, take care of yourself, trust your intuition, and continue moving forward.